All right, I think we're good here. All right, welcome in everyone, anyone that's just tuning in now. So there was a buff to Steady Shot. Long story short, it's not super great. Like it's just it doesn't really move the needle enough to make Steady Shot like an interesting choice for like a ranged build or anything. At least leveling wise, right now, we're definitely going to stick with the Chimera shot, even though we got a little bit of a bump on that. I don't have Steady Shot just yet on this character here. One second, I'm getting all my windows and things together here. Okay, I think we're good. Just making sure okay. Yeah, we're good to go. All right, so yeah, Steady Shot. Let's talk about it. Steady Shot's not really going to move the needle enough for us to want to take it into a ranged build. For anyone that's like not familiar with Hunter, basically Hunter's been fighting against, range has kind of been the underdog when it comes to like Hunter's specs so far in Season of Discovery. Well, not so far in Season of Discovery, just this phase. Melee's just kind of taken over. Melee's been primarily what we've been using. And there's been a couple buffs recently to ranged. So first of all, we got a buff to Chimera Shot first, which it came in 2 spaces. We got it first on the initial damage. We got that increased by 20%. So we now deal 120% weapon damage. And then we also do an additional 18% on the Serpent Sting aspect. So if you have Serpent Sting applied to the target and then you shoot your Chimera Shot, you're going to deal 48% of the damage done by your Serpent Sting. Okay, so that was actually a pretty nice buff. And again, it wasn't quite enough to move the needle enough where ranged was overtaking. Hold on, I see an Alliance player here. That's question mark. He could... Okay, he's being friendly. Man, I've noticed Alliance has been really friendly here in Stone Talon Mountains. Haven't really got ganked by anybody yet. So anyway, let's talk Steady Shot though. Steady Shot got bumped from 60% weapon damage up to 75% weapon damage. So I know anyone else that's been excited about the possibility of maybe having a ranged spec to jump into, sorry to disappoint, but it's really not enough to really make range super viable. There's been actually a lot of discussion about what is the point of Steady Shot in general, because it's really slow. It's a 1.5 second cast speed, so it's going to bump out your auto attacks, and the damage on it is 60% of your weapon damage. So it's not even like it's a really heavy shot or anything, or really doing much damage on its own. The only way I've seen for you to actually get any kind of like shred of viability out of this thing is to link it up with Cobra Shots, which Cobra Shots itself isn't like super great. We haven't really gotten any play out of Cobra Shots in phase 1 or phase 2. I'll make sure I'm going the right direction here. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Venture Company. Ooh. But yeah, so I think a lot of hunters are really excited about the possibility of getting to move into like a viable ranged build, but still, I mean, we're holding out, we're waiting, because that Steady Shot buff is not quite going to be enough to do it. So I mean, if you really wanted to do one at max though, if you're really wanting to push out a ranged build, you're best off going to go for Chimera Shot would be a decent option for at least getting some more damage out of your range. But still, I'm telling you, like deep BM just has been hard to move away from, even while doing melee too, because like our pets are just absolute monsters this phase. And also ever since they took away some damage from Raptor Strike, from the dual wield rune, no longer do we get the 30% additional damage while using the same weapon. So yeah, it seems like if you're going meta, if you're going for the strongest spec possible, we're still sticking to melee. I'm looking for loggers. I love how I just leveled while approaching this quest in screen. That's been a major struggle with this patch, or this buff that they did to Discoverer's Delight. I mean, it's like kind of a first world's problem thing, right? Like I'm leveling so fast that I'm out leveling my quests. Like, oh no, poor me. I can still grab Super Reaper though while I'm over here. But yeah, all that to say, I am really holding out for the possibility of a a range spec, like that becoming a little bit more viable. I mean, I'm holding out for some other things too, like some more stable slots and Season of Discovery. Man, I just want to be able to try out all the pets and like all the different options and stuff, but I mean, I've been talking about stable slots for a while. This is one of the guys I need. Did we get it on the first guy? I guess we'll find out here. I do want to mention anybody that's looking for a guild, by the way. If you're looking for a guild to do max level content with, feel free to join us over here on Living Flame. There's a couple of us starting a guild. So if you wanted to join in, we're taking any specs, anybody that wants to play. We're just having fun. I'm not really concerned about like you having the best spec or anything like that. If you just want to come hang out, chill, Living Flame Horde is where we're at. Still in the guild charter phase, so if you want to come sign it too, if you happen to be on Living Flame, I will totally take that. But I encourage you all too, though, if you wanted it to try out, you know, try to work Steady Shot into a build, like go for it. I think it's going to be something surrounding Cobra Shots, because the reason why it has a little bit of synergy there, not that Cobra Shots is a strong rune on its own, but because the way Cobra Shots reads is that it's only going to proc and create the critical strikes on the pet special abilities if you crit with a shot. Now, the problem with Cobra Shots is getting enough shot abilities off, because it's not auto attacks. It's talking about shot abilities. Having enough shot abilities to throw out, you know, back to back to back to back to be able to get the proc for Cobra Shots. Oh wow, lucky drop. So the nice thing about Steady Shot, even though it's like really slow and tends to slow down your shots anyway, because it's a 1.5 attack speed or 1.5 cast time, is that it's a constant channel. So you're constantly doing a shot. You don't have to wait on, for example, like Chimera shot to come up after 6 seconds to maybe fish for another, you know, trigger on Cobra Shot. So I think if we would get just a random buff to Cobra Shots, maybe that we'll have that Steady Shot buff pay off. But as it stands now, it's just not really much you can do with it, at least from what I've seen. Feel free to correct me. If you found some awesome broken build with Steady Shot, feel free to let me know, because I'd love to try it out. But I think the rune itself has been kind of a great mystery in the game. It's like, how can we make this thing useful in some way? It's kind of fun to do, though. I mean, it's fun to just use, just because it's just constantly casting something, but you can't even move while using it. That's another thing. It just would feel a little bit less clunky if we could at least move while doing Steady Shot. But, I mean, for now, yeah, Chimera Shot, that buff feels super nice. I've been leveling this hunter to join up with some viewers on this realm here. And, man, leveling with Chimera Shot feels so good. Like, when you get a crit out of it, like, look at that. That was a non-crit on that Chimera Shot, and it was super nice. Like, just a huge chunk. If you crit with it, it's like half the mob's HP. And again, that has to do with the fact that it was buffed in 2 places. Like, it was buffed not only on the initial damage, but also on the Serpent Sting proc. Fantastic. Guess I'm going to do this Venture Co-Logger quest, even though it's green. It just turned green. Like, as I was walking over here, killed 1 mob, and then I leveled up. Oh, that reminds me, too. Somehow... Yeah, last time I totally had 2 talent points stack up without using them because I just got distracted. Really funny. Super Reaper, that's one I need to get. Super Reaper and the Venture Co. I am loving the buff to Chimera Shot. Still, though, I mean, still, melee at max is just amazing. Oh, and I'm getting gains. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. I was gonna say, I was walking by so many Alliance players and nobody really cared. I imagine that guy's probably doing his lone wolf, not lone wolf, but the you know, like the vendor rune from Ratchet. He's probably doing his Grisby rune. So he's probably just having people not fight his mechs. In that case, I'm not gonna mess with him. I will concede the ground to the Skull Druid. I'll move on to another quest. Just a short walk here, too. Not this Spirit Healer up here. Is that Alliance only? Because I remember there being a massive walk dying around here, which is for the, if you haven't done it, the Sleeping Bag quest. Takes you up through a path right through here. And I remember there's a huge fight with Alliance and Horde just battling over the, like the quest area where you have to pick up the, like you have to interact with some of the supplies, like some of the tent supplies or camping supplies to be able to get the next part of the quest. And man, everybody was just having a time fighting each other over there. And it was the longest walk back too, because you have to walk like all the way around and then up through here, I think it was, or it was up through here. I can't remember. I was playing an Alliance at the time, so yeah, quite a long walk. Is that the, where's the Alliance Druid? Got a level 40 Warlock here. I'm still not going to mess with it. I'm going to move on to another quest, I think. I have these down here to do, and again, that's green. I'm telling you. Quests are going green so fast. Well, okay. Maybe I'll hang out here a little bit longer, see if he's chill. Maybe he got out of his system. If I'm not going for his mechs, then maybe he won't care. I don't know if anyone else noticed this too, but I feel like waylaid supplies for me has been dropping like 3-4 times as often. I feel like I'm seeing them all the time now. There we go. And did get a couple drops just randomly back to back. Minor Spirit. I don't know if that's that interesting. Maybe it was still phase 1. I still need to make a level 1 enchanter just to be able to pass my greens off to, so I can disenchant stuff. Anyone that doesn't know that, like, there's no level requirement for enchanting. So if you just make a level 1 character, you can always mail your greens and things you want to get disenchanted over to him. And just be able to disenchant anything for yourself. Good to start that early, because then you can just keep doing it, you know, all the way up. Just level them all the way up as you find stuff. Hey, Ian, he said, "Sup, Gladius? Glad to see you're streaming again." Yeah. So my official times on stream, I do Tuesdays and Fridays. Oh, there's the druid again. I'm going down. Yeah, oh my gosh. So Tuesdays and Fridays starting at 11 is going to be my official stream time. And then if I can catch some time in between, just to pop up a stream here and there, I'll pop it up when I can. So yeah, I got some time here before some work stuff a little bit later. But yeah, for now I'm getting a little bit of time in here too. And again, anybody that's interested in joining a guild, just want to put it out there. Anybody at all, if you're looking to join a guild, Living Flame, you can hit me up. Gladius GG is my character name. The guild name, what did we settle on? Stake is BiS is the guild name here. So if you want to join Stake is BiS on Living Flame, Gladius GG, you can send me a message. We're still in the charter stage of it all, so. And also, thanks for coming back there, Ian. Thanks for coming in to join us again. Oh, I'm running past my... I think that Druid has made it pretty clear he wants me out of here. Not even much of a fight. The guy can kill me in like 2 hits. But I got the Warlock buddy here, you know? So there's a Warlock, level 40 Warlock chilling around here, so, I mean, maybe I'm fine for now. If he kills me again, I'm out. I'll just walk away. Yeah, Mark, are you saying the making friends with the druid that just blew me up 2 seconds ago? Yeah, that's making friends for sure. But welcome in there, Mark. Yeah, it wasn't much of a battle there. That guy, it's question mark, so he's probably max. I'm guessing he's probably doing his quest over here, like the Grisby rune quests, and he just wants me out of here, so I'm not killing his stuff. It says, do you have a hunter playing guide with recommended key bindings and such? Ian, that's a good idea. I don't have one for recommended key binds, but I'll tell you the biggest one right now, Ian, is, I love this one so much, is your pet using mouse scroll up wheel to send your pet into attack, and then calling it back with mouse scroll down wheel, you see? So like you can easily just have it go up, you know, and back really easily. So there's some things you got to pull your pet out for, and also helps with like micromanaging a mob if you want to pull it away. So like the raptor quest that I was doing yesterday, is that him? That's a warrior. Okay. But if I left the mob where it was and didn't pull him back, then he would screech and get a bunch of the other raptors to attack me. But I was able, and my pet's dead there. But I was able to just pull it back using mouse scroll wheel in, like down, to pull him back towards me. But you have to put your pet on passive for that to work. Otherwise, if he's defensive, he's going to keep aggroing himself onto the mob whenever he gets attacked by anything or takes any damage. So that's the biggest suggestion I could have for you on keybinds. Everything else is just a matter of comfort, and I'd say for the most part. But I tend to do like all of my shift, you know, letter keys, like control. So for the ones with the control, like my aspects, I usually put, except for Hawk, I have on Z. I don't know. It's just like when it comes to keybinds, it's just like whatever's comfortable for you, like whatever you like. But don't forget you have the modifier keys of Shift, Alt, Control. You can keybind all of those. And the pig's mad at me here. I think if there's any other like key binding kind of stuff. Oh, the talent tree. So I recommend right now, talent tree wise. I mean, I'm just on my lower level 100 here, but we're still going to be doing melee. And I know some people are talking about like the tough part is that there's not a whole lot of stuff to take in here that's going to improve your melee damage, right? So it's up to you if you wanted to grab improved aspect of the Hawk, because that only procs off of ranged attacks and only impacts ranged attacks. So if you want, you can leave that off. But when you go through the talent tree, you're going to end up just picking up more in endurance training. So just picking up a little bit of additional health points on your pet, like health percent on your pet, because like you're going to get to a point where you have nothing to really put points into that's like going to improve your damage. Because like, let's look at all of the damage improvement ones. We got Unleashed Fury, we got Ferocity, we got Frenzy, and then we have to grab Intimidation to go into Bestial Wrath. Oh, and over here, Bestial Discipline as well. Everything else is utility. You know, you got Spirit Bond, Health Regeneration, which is really low health regeneration for the record. You know, you got like Bestial Swiftness. This, okay, theoretically, you could say Bestial Swiftness is an improvement to your damage a little bit, but it's only outdoors, right? So it's not going to help you too much in a raid environment. So, I mean, Bestial Swiftness helps you get the fight started quicker, but just think about that. Like, that's such a small part of our tree. Everything else is just really looking at utility stuff. So that's why I end up grabbing aspect of the Hawk, even though we're doing a melee build, and I'm not doing one right now, but I'm talking about it max, because like there are some times you can, you know, weave in an auto attack because you have to move out of a raid mechanic or something like that. But I don't know. Still standard deep BM, nothing really special there. I have a guy. I know I need to feed my pet again. Thank you, Ian. My pig's been through it. I got him killed a couple times. There you go. But yeah, deep BM's the way to go. There's, as far as like when you're talking about like which of the utility ones are worth getting. Let me see. I mean, really, it's just here, 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 here. You don't have to do this one. You can if you want, but you could also just put a little additional points in endurance training. Thick Hide, Unleash Fury, and then max out Ferocity. And then here, Frenzy. This is something where it depends on your attack speed on your pet, right? So if you wanted to do a 1.0 attack speed pet, if you got Broken Tooth or something, you can get away with like 3 out of 5, and you're going to keep 100% uptime on your Frenzy. But there's 2 problems, right? First of all, if you put in more points of Frenzy to max it out to get 100%, you have no downtime. It's like the first time he attacks the target, he's going to put his Frenzy on, and he's going to maintain it. But even if if you do 2 less points in that, so you have 3 of 5, again, it's like, where are you going to put it? Are you going to pick up Spirit Bond, or I don't know? Yeah, like you got improved aspect of the monkey. I mean, it's a funky tree, man. BM's just a funky tree. So, let's see. Stony Run, you said, I don't dislike melee, I just enjoy ranged more. I'm with you, Stony, a lot, because, I don't know, I feel like a lot of us play Hunter because of its unique play style of almost feeling like a melee class. But it's ranged, you know, like you got to weave in your auto attacks and, you know, your spells between your autos and stuff. I really enjoy that a lot. And I don't get exactly the same satisfaction on a melee. It's kind of a cool, new, refreshing thing to do, but I don't know, kind of missing ranged a little bit. And it's just ranged is performing so far under melee. I kind of feel pigeonholed into having to do melee instead of, you know, a ranged spec. So maybe, Stony, they can keep with all these buffs to ranged spells like they did Chimera Shot last week. Oh my god, my pet is so hungry all the time. If they keep up this track of just doing like ranged spell buffs, then maybe we'll get there. We had the Chimera Shot last week, Steady Shot this week, and again, that Steady Shot's not enough to really do anything though. I would love to find a use for it, but Steady Shot just does not have a use right now, at least that I can see. Anyone else that finds one, let me know, man. Share me your build, because I'd love to try it out, but I just can't find a use for it. I feel like we've made it, gotta feel my pet again. Oh, there we go. I was just about to say we haven't seen the druid in a while. You gonna walk away? Oh, damn it. I was gonna say maybe I could out-eat the blade. I just need one more logger, and then I can get out of here. That's really funny. So yeah, it's interesting. That makes them move the goalposts each round of buffs. Yeah, I mean, it's true. So you're saying, like, it's just with all those changes, like, I mean, we'll have to see. I'm hoping that that we can get like range to come up and nerfs. That's true. Well, you have like melee coming down, right? Because remember when phase 2 first was new and we were hitting Nomer for the first time, like melee hunters were just remarkable. And again, that's because we hit max and we get half of our toolkit immediately with our pets learning their new skills, and we come in there cooking when it comes to the new raid. Same thing, same thing will happen. I mean, fingers crossed, hopefully we perform well at the start, but same thing will happen in phase 3 when we get to the new raid. We're going to perform really well at the start, and then remember they nerfed us I think a couple times back to back, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, we ended up where we are. Let's see, is Living Flame let's see, EU Horde open. So I'm on NA, just to let you know, Spook. I'm on NA, and again, welcoming in anybody to join us over here, NA, Living Flame. If you want to jump in a guild, we're doing Stake is BiS is the guild name. You can message me as Gladius GG is my hunter here on Living Flame. Oh, did I? My hunter, or is my pet alive? It is. Or Piggy. But just letting you know, yeah, I am on NA, but it would be Living Flame. And the question is if if it's faction locked. Because when I first made this character, man, I had to spend several days just checking in every so often, you know, throughout the day to try to make a character because it was Horde locked for so long. But I jumped in here because a lot of the viewers on my previous video said that they're on here. I'm gonna keep feeding this pet until it smiles at me. Like, good grief! If that druid really wanted to damage me, he'd just kill my pet here because it'd probably run away. It is not happy with me. See, even when melee was best, I still wanted to play ranged. I agree, Stony Run. Yeah, I really enjoy ranged a lot more. I mean, it's just like, well, isn't the class icon like a bow? You know. We all kind of came to this class, I think, because we liked the ranged aspect to it. So hopefully they're going to bump it up. And then Spook, you said, cheers, mate. Thought you were EU. Good luck with your leveling. I appreciate it, Spook. Oh, there's my friend, my buddy. Yeah, so I appreciate it, Spook. But yeah, no, I am NA. Good luck with your journey on if you're starting a new character there, if you're leveling up again. Stony Run, let's see. Ian just said, so did I. Melee Hunter just doesn't feel natural. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. It, I don't know. I mean, it reminds me of like Fury Warrior a little bit, where it's just, I mean, it's quick attack speed, and then like you're dealing with a lot of proc-based stuff. And I'm talking Fury Warrior from retail, not as much Fury Warrior from classic, but just a lot of reactive stuff, you know, like you're hitting your procs of like the reset on Raptor, which is like fun for a while. I think it's a pretty simple rotation too. It's just a priority queue, and when things come up, you use it. And just a tip for anyone that was interested in doing melee Hunter, or I mean Hunter in general. One of my favorite add-ons is Cooldown Pulse. You'll see it when I res here in a second. I'm first going to wait just a second and see if our druid friend's still chilling over here. But like the cooldown pops in the middle. Yeah, it's a horde right there. We're good, we're chilling. Okay, let's see. Stony Run, you said the complexity added with pet control while range, the versatility, and make Hunter unique and fun doesn't get old. I agree. Well, also too, just trying to find other pets that work too. It's super fun to just weave in different pets and sometimes just like find specific uses for certain pets. Like for example, Boar never gets any play at max because like it's not a full, you know, damage dealing. It's more of like a tank, you know, kind of for leveling. And also that charge ability is just phenomenal for leveling. It's just a very specific use case. And they eat everything, so it's like anytime I'm leveling a new character, man, I'm gonna go Boar. But when it comes to raid environment, of course, you want to use cats because they have like spammable, you know, their spammable ability with claw and bite, and just they just do a lot more damage with their scaling of 1.1 instead of Boar, which I think is I can't remember Boar off the top of my head. They might be a 1.0 for like their range attack scaling. But let's see. What level are you, Mark is asking. Mark, I'm 22. I'm 22 right now. And I'm wondering if I'm going to relocate because I finished this quest and this druid is just loving me. I'm going to scoot over this way. Finished one of the quests. I really want to get my Super Reaper blueprints. What if the druid knew I'm not trying to kill these mechs? I'm going to leave him up for him because I think that's why he's over here. Why else would he be chilling in Stone Talon? There we go. There's an... Oh, no! Wait, no, that's not the druid. Hold on. This is a different druid. Okay, he's running off. I thought that was the question mark druid. No, I'll fight that guy. He's 26 though, so I mean I don't plan on winning it, but I will certainly try. Oh, is this? Yeah, he's watching me. Gotta feed this pet so he can actually do some damage. Eat your bread. Okay, you said add-ons like details reduces the enjoyment, but informs you match max DPS. Yeah, that's true. And like that's the thing too. Do I have 2 alliance over here? I think I do. Man, this is the place to be right now. Stone Town. Oh, there he is. All right. All right, I'm gonna leave. I think this area is owned by the Alliance right now. I'm gonna be leaving. But you said add-ons like details reduce the enjoyment, but informs how to match max DPS. Yeah, I totally understand that. And the thing is, Stony, is like you should totally just play the way you want to play too. Like there's nothing wrong with saying like I don't really want details. I just want to go play. Like it's totally fine. I think the key is just like finding like-minded players that like to play the same way you do. Because like there are people who are really like, you know, get really sweaty about it, even in SOD, you know what I mean? Where SOD, the whole idea is to have a little bit more of a relaxed environment for, you know, just trying new things and trying out like experimenting and stuff. Still, even in SOD, like you still get some, a little bit of friction between players that are just like, you know, enjoying the brand new stuff, and then players that really want to drive it home and just like get, you know, like record clear times and parsing and stuff. And I mean, just surround yourself with other players that like the aspects you like, you know? So with that being said, Stony, if you wanted to chill and have a more chill guild and, you know, bring like whatever spec you want to play, you're welcome to join us over here in the Living Flame. Ian, you said, what add-ons do you recommend for Hunter? I really recommend that cooldown pulse. Let's see. You see that right there? Like it comes up. Actually, someone yesterday, I think it was Warcraft and Coffee, was talking about another add-on that's just like cooldown pulse that actually I want to switch to, because he said it works the same way where, watch the middle of my screen here. I'm going to go ahead and just trigger a cooldown. I'll do a multi-shot there. Watch the middle of my screen. It's going to pop up any second. Right now. You see that? It tells me when my cooldown comes up, which is super useful because especially in a case where you get reset mechanics like what's going on. Ooh, I got to skin. I can't skin that. Darn. But especially in a situation where you have reset mechanics like Melee has right now, where your flanking strike comes up or Raptor strike comes up just randomly, and then you'll be able to see it pop up on your screen like right in the middle with Doom cooldown pulse. And the nice thing is too, is because like you can do that same thing with weak auras, but the nice thing about cooldown pulse is that it doesn't take any setup. Like it's completely plug and play. Now all that to say, Warcraft and Coffee did find a really cool add-on yesterday. He was talking about, that's another viewer, that it's basically the same as cooldown pulse where it pops in the middle of your screen, but anytime you do the keybind while it's on cooldown, it'll show you in the middle exactly how long you have, like with a countdown of how long it's gonna be until it comes up. So that's really nice for stuff you just need immediately. But yeah, Doom cooldown pulse, big time. I love that thing. Like it's wonderful. Everything else is kind of more of preference. I mean, Details is a really good damage add-on. Leatrix Plus is really nice because you can like zoom into your map and move it around, and also you can like Winter Spring. I haven't been there yet, right? But I can see the entire map of Winter Spring without even have visiting it yet. It's like just like overlaid there, so I can see the entire area and like the path and everything. Rare Scanner has this one here where you can see rares, and then you can scroll over all the stuff they drop to see if it's worth it. And also, when you go near a rare, it's going to do a big siren noise. And you're going to see like a picture of the rare at the bottom of your screen where you can click on it, and it puts a skull over the rare so you can find it wherever it's at. So it's constantly scanning for just rare spawns. What are some other big ones? I mean, TomTom, you know, that's just a waypoint add-on where you can do /way and then type in the coordinates where you want to go. I mean, it's just a bunch of preference stuff like that. I'm trying to think of like hunter specific stuff. Nothing really hunter specific, at least that I can think of. If anyone knows of any other add-ons that I'm missing that are just really nice, let me know. Stony, I'm reading your message here. You said progression players in my guild stop playing 2 weeks after each raid. Yeah, I think some players are like really interested in the idea of like speed running, like seeing the new content and then they're out. You know, just like boom, done. And yeah, and totally, like, that's fine. Like, I think anybody can play their way, you know, it's like anybody paying their subscription should be able to play the game however they like playing the game. But I think just the key is just finding players that like to play it the same way you do. So if you want to take like a slower pace, do it week to week, you know, not stress about clearing every boss every week, that kind of stuff, then yeah, it's just surrounding yourself with a guild that's into that as well. What's the bar in the middle of that that times your shots? Oh, this right here, that's a swing timer. Let me see, which swing timer am I using? Hold on. Oh, what's training? I'll show you that one in a second. Man, I can't. I mentioned it in a video. I think it was my phase 1 spec guide. I talked about this swing timer. I like it a lot. Shoot, I don't know which one it is. I feel like I'm gonna look at this long enough and it's just gonna hit me in the head. Oh, Auctionator. That's another one I gotta talk to you about. That's a fun one too. I don't know. Just look up swing timer. I want to say it was like Vix Tricks or something like that. But yeah, just look up a weapon swing timer. Is it? That might be it right there. Yeah, just look up the weapon swing timer, and I think it's made by Vix Tricks or something like that. It's really nice because it's going to show you your melee swing timer and then also your range swing timer. So if you were getting into melee weaving and doing that kind of stuff, you can. And also you know how much time you have to dip out or dip in for a melee or ranged weave. Let's see. Snowy Run says, Blizz should have a policy that the top 10 add-ons are purchased and implemented into the core game each X-Pack. You know, that would be cool. I know some players are talking about, let's see, hold on. I think this is the path here. I just saw the spider here, and I don't know if this is going to lead me up to the spider area. Hold on. I always get confused. There's like 2 alleyways that lead into this area, and one is like the spider quests, and then the other is like with the, what are they called? You know, I'll see them in a second, like the cave guys. I don't remember what they're called. Trogs, I think. Yeah. But I think I went to the right one. Oh, Stony, I think that'd be interesting. I would like to see them implement more quality of life stuff into the game. And this goes for both retail and classic, maybe more so for retail. I feel like we're at a point with the retail game where the game's being balanced around having a series of add-ons, and it's really intimidating for anybody to come in and start playing WoW for the first time. Because it's like, not only do you have to learn about the game and how to play the game, this is the steepest hill ever. I like saw this over here. I was like, can I even walk up that? Oh, kobolds, not trogs. But yeah, I totally agree. I think they need to make it a smoother journey for new players to come in and join the game. And not having to download a bunch of add-ons or having to download add-ons in general, I think is just going to make it nicer for a new player experience in general. Second part of what Stoney said here, it would further encourage add-on devs to steer the game towards players' preferences, for sure, because they're competing to be purchased. And yeah, Stoney, that's a really good idea. I haven't heard of that really before, but that's a cool idea. It's almost like a, I mean, I guess like auction scenario or whatever, but yeah, like they're competing to be the one selected to join the game, and they get that payout. Really cool. The focal code. Let's see, he said, hey, what do you think about the steady shot buff? Enough to make it usable over exposed weakness? Yeah, no, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the focal code. I don't think it's going to be enough, because I was talking about this a moment ago, but the main issues with steady shot is that it's spacing out your attacks because it's a 1.5 cast time. And you're doing, at this point, 75% weapon damage. So it doesn't really have like a case where it's like, it's good. You know, like whenever you're using steady shot, it's not a good scenario where you're doing more damage. The only viability I've been able to think of is if you link it up with Cobra shots. I'm amazed at how often waylaid supplies are dropping, by the way. Good grief. But to link it up with Cobra shots, which isn't really strong rune in its own, but Cobra shots reads that you're only able to proc it to get 2 crits out of your next 2 pet abilities if off of a ranged spell, like a ranged, I can't remember the exact wording, but it was like ranged attack spell or whatever. So it's only procking off of like Chimera shot, multi-shot, arcane shot, and steady shot. Steady shot's nice because it doesn't really go on cooldown at all, so you can spam it back to back to back to back to fish for Cobra shot procs. So it's the only way to make Cobra shot like function really well, because you're not waiting on cooldowns to be able to fish for another proc on it. It just so happens that it itself isn't a super great rune. Like Cobra Shots isn't worth that to take like an even worse rune to make that one work. It's just, you know, just trying to band-aid it in, but it just doesn't work. So those are my thoughts on it. I'd love to see someone come up with a way to use Steady Shot. I've been like racking my brain, like why is this thing here? Why can we just at least push something out with Steady Shot? But not yet, not yet. Oh, okay, so you're saying like open source game dev. That I still like that idea you were talking about with you know, making it so that, you know, it's like a competition for add-on developers who want to become officially a part of the game. And welcome in there, Kevin. Welcome back. Good day to you as well. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm just breaking crystals, that's all. I was going to skip this quest, but since like the Alliance has just completely owned the Windshear Crag, I'm just not going over there. So at least I can do a quest over here. And then what I might do is dip back to see if maybe our little druid friend has left. Okay, what day were you going to... Let's see. What day were you going to work on the guild and stuff? Oh, so I have the charter right now. So right now, guild name. Let me know what you think, Kevin. Stake is BiS is the guild name here on Living Flame. Again, anyone else wants to join, come on over. We're still in the charter phase, but Stake is BiS. You can message Gladius GG. That's my hunter here. If you're wanting to join in the Living Flame guild, we're taking any spec. You know, players that just want to join, hang out, have fun. Bring whatever spec you're enjoying playing. Sounds good. All right, cool, Kevin. And yeah, anyone that wants to sign it, you can let me know. I'll probably pass through Crossroads here in a moment too, but I can come to you as well for signing it. But no rush, because we still got to get all signatures in this thing. So yeah, and Kevin, I think it was you that sent me the 10 silver for getting the charter there. I appreciate that. Thanks for sending that, man. You're level 9? Yeah, Kevin, I can meet up with you. What starting area are you in? I'll work my way over there. I was thinking about transitioning. So even if you're undead, I was thinking about transitioning to oh, orc? Okay, cool. Yeah, here, oh my, was that another? I am just, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. What is going on with this drop rate? This is just from today. I just don't get it. Like, why am I getting all of these back to back to back? I don't have enough gold to fill them all. Well, I might. That is just amazing. I do not understand what's going on with that drop rate. Tons of waylaid supplies, just raining. I don't know if that was like a stealth buffed, you know, drop rate, or if I'm just missing it, or just missed it in the patch notes or something. Sounds good, Kevin. Here, if you just want to add me to group, just add me to group, and then I'll head out there to where you're at. Let me finish this quest first, though. All right, so we're gonna get, I think each of these have been dropping just one. What class are you playing, Kevin? A fireball. Ooh, is that a drop on Phoenix gloves? Fire damage? Okay, cool. Yeah, if any of you are... Oh, nice. Hunter. Good choice. All right, Kevin. Awesome. Hey, you're about to get to the best power spike in the game. About to get your pet. Grab this one. Deeper, and then I should be able to grab this, and then before I come out to meet you for the guild charter. Okay, awesome. Here, I'll add your character too, so I. On it. All right, there we go. Oops. Wow. Oh man, what happened here? this happened so fast. Oh, I got. Oh no, I know what happened. I got phased over when I added, or when I accepted your group. That's what happened. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oof. Man. All right. Well, there's layering for you. Oh, I have to go deeper in there anyway to get the investigation credit. No, you're good, Kevin. No, you're good. I wasn't even thinking about that. I just accepted it, and then I was like, hyper spawns? Like, what's going on? But no, I got mobbed. Yeah, Mark, I got mobbed hard there. Let's see. Yeah, so I think I'll still go back. I have to do that to get credit for the quest, so what is it? 1350 XP? Totally worth it. And actually, since you layered me, I might be able to go back over to the Super Reaper quest, since that druid won't be bugging me anymore. I want to make sure I'm going in the right ravine. See, this is where I confuse myself. Okay, no, I think it's the next one. Yeah, because I'd be coming in, yeah, way early, so I have to go. Here it is. That was fun. What would you all think about them adding, not like allied races, but the allied races for Classic? You know what I mean? Like, just bring in some new new races for us to have on, you know, the Alliance and Horde. I think it'd be fun. Actually, I think it'd be cool if they brought in the like Blood Elves or High Elves, you know, and just made them look like, you know, like the High Elves look in the game, or the Blood Elves look in the game, like right now. It just like kept them in their old classic. It's basically like a just like a reskinned, a recolored Night Elf, I guess. I think of what other races they could put in. Oh, they could put in Worgens and like have them look like they do in Classic, because I think the Classic Worgens look so much cooler than retail Worgens. I mean, I'm just saying, just my opinion. All right, almost there. Still amazed at how steep this hill is here. I mean, I wouldn't blame you for just turning around and walking away, because you're like, oh, there's no way I can walk up that. I can res way back in here, and I don't think any of the kobolds will care. Right? We're chilling? Yeah, we're chilling. Alright. Did my pet die? No, he made it. Good on you, boar man. Be another piece of bread. Fill you up a bit. And so the adventure begins. I need to get to the back of the cave. Still loving Chimera shot there. Dirty blunderbuss. Let's see. Good. I think I just got a new bow recently, so I'm not going to be replacing this thing for a little bit. Yeah, it's a level 18 bow. Well, actually, no, I should be hitting the next rank weapon now. Are you kidding me? My entire inventory is going to be full on this. This is ridiculous. Agreed. I'm amazed. Let's see, what is the hunter rune for? I think it's Cobra shots, right? For waylaid supplies. Oh, it doesn't tell me on Questy. Oh no, Kevin, you gotta make it. Saw your health dip in there for a second. I think it's Cobra shots. I can't remember which one we get, but oh, serpent spread. That's what it is. Good grief. I'm for a loss of words. I just don't understand. This drop rate's insane. Well, anyone looking to get waylaid supplies, like maybe head over to Stone Talon? I don't know. I mean, is this a... If anyone else is getting crazy drop rates on waylaid supplies, let me know. I'm really impressed. Okay. I don't need any more crystals. I'm just clearing through. Now, Kevin, if you wanted to murder me, you could just drop me from group randomly while I'm clearing this. And then I'd be toast. My fate is in your hands. Oop, okay, I pulled a couple there. I think it's fine. I really miss Viper. I know I said that last time too, but man, Viper is such an improvement to life. Oh, one more thing I thought of, the focal code. I know you were asking about add-ons. Add-ons and that kind of stuff. If you haven't used it, there's a couple macros that are really good for Hunter too. There's a one for Eagle Eye, where you can just keep casting Eagle Eye and just like be able to go as far as you want, to just like over and over again. That one's super nice. Do I have it? Let me see. Let me look at my macros. Might be a specific one on my other character. Let me see. Oh, no, there it is. There's Eagle Eye. So it's this one right here. If you want to take a look at that, show tooltip, Eagle Eye, and then /cast Eagle Eye. I don't have it on this character, so I can't show you. But like basically, you can just keep recasting Eagle Eye. And so if I want to walk myself from here over to like Orgrimmar, you know, I can go. But just keep in mind, when you are in a zone, it's going to load mobs in that zone for you. So for example, I was standing in, I wanted to test something out. I was standing in Dun Moreau at Thesselmar, and I wanted to check to see if Broken Tooth was up. And I just casted Eagle Eye all the way through the zone and then landed in Badlands. Oh, Glug Gunt, you got to make it. Kevin, I'm watching your health bar. Ah, I gotcha. Darn. But yeah, I casted Eagle Eye to go all the way into Badlands to check for Broken Tooth, and none of the mobs loaded. And then as soon as I stepped into Badlands, like I actually saw the pop over where it says, welcome to Badlands, or you saw Badlands pop across, then it loaded all the mobs in there, and I could scan through every mob in the whole zone. So you have to be in there for it to load. So that's one macro. And then I got another one for you in just a second. Don Lee, you're asking, is ranged still trash? So Don Lee, it's a complicated answer there. It's not as good as melee. Melee still wins. Melee still wins, unfortunately. And it's like, not that I hate melee or anything. It's been kind of fun to just try something new with SOD and stuff. But I don't know. I think at least having range is viable would be super nice. Okay, come on. I can see him though. Not gonna let me attack. So no, we're not switching to range. Range did not overtake melee, unfortunately. So if you're looking for max DPS, you're still gonna want to go with the melee build. The steady shot buff, like I was mentioning before, is just not enough to move the needle to make it even usable. The Chimera shot buff, though, That feels super nice. I've been testing it out while leveling here. Fantastic. But still, like when you talk about max level, the melee build is still just out DPSing, you know, any kind of ranged build right now. Kevin, you said I was fighting the harpy. Yeah, harpies will get you. And a scorpion attacked me. Yep, there you go. Swoops in right at the last hit. Donley, yeah, I mean, harpies are the worst though, man. Oh no, is it gonna happen again, Kevin? Oh no, you got a disease on there too. Ah, oh, okay, you made it. Looks like you made it. I think it needs to be. It's a hunter, sorry, YouTube chat is weird here. It's a hunter. Yeah, no, I totally understand. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying before, it's like the class icon is a bow, but right now our only option is to use, you know, our you know, swords or whatever, or fist weapons. But yeah, we're all melee, but you know, our class spec is class icon is a bow. I just find that funny. But I mean, truly, the pet is what it's all about, man. Like, the pet's doing all our damage. It's the shining star. Yeah, really fighting, like on your point there, Kevin, like when you got killed by the harpy. Tough thing about fighting humanoids, man, is that they're always like running. Always running right at the end. Though nothing's worse than the raptors, man. Raptors and their screech that just pulls like everything in a half-mile radius. That's insanity. We're getting there. I think I just have to get to the top of that hump right there, and then it's going to give me credit for investigating the cave. Some of these caves are pretty cool. But, like, they're never seen again. Well, not never seen again. They have reused quite a bit of caves. I can't place this one off the top of my head, though. Oh, this might be the same layout as the, you know, the wetlands cave where we get our aspect of the lion rune. This, I think, is the same cave as that. Really? I think my taunt was resisted there. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. Wait, do I have to do something with that? I don't think I have to do anything with that. I think I just have to... I think that's like the next step in the quest or something. Oh, ding for my pet. Give you a piece of bread. Not because you're hungry, just out of celebration. There we go. We got it. We're leaving. We're leaving. And I think I can avoid these guys. Going. And I'm gonna... Oh, they're respawning right now. Go, 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 go. I'm gonna have to fight my way out here, though. My weapon is... My melee weapon is so bad. I still have... Let me see what I got. I have Unbalanced Axe. My level 14 gray. You know, sometimes you're playing through and just like, you just don't find it. You just don't find a certain slot. Like, I just replaced my trapper's boots, actually, last time for these rambling boots. But before that, I was still wearing the level 1 boots that don't offer anything. There's not even any armor on it. Like, it's just, yeah, sell for 1 copper. Sometimes that's the way it goes, though. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test the waters, and I'm gonna see if that druid is back in the Windshear Crag. I think I'm gonna pull that guy with my boar. My boar took the worst path around there. Done. And we're out of here. Oof, inventory is full. Gosh. Here, eat a banana, and then I'll eat a banana. We'll just go ahead and take that scroll of stamina. I'll save that for later. That's what I'm talking about with the boar, though. He eats anything. I don't know if it's like just a boar specific thing or not, but like I feel like my boar gets hungrier so much faster than my cat. I mean, also has to do no, because he's best friend level too, and it's still, I mean, I'm telling you, like I feed this thing all the time. I don't know if it's like a hidden pig mechanic or something. So I'm going to wrap back up. I'm going to grab the Super Reaper blueprints. And then, Kevin, you can just keep leveling. I'll catch up to you. Because when I go back to Orgrimmar, I can buy Cheetah. And I can scoot over there to get your charter signature. And if anyone else happens to be on Living Flame, I'll just taxi on out there too. Wherever to get the charter signed. You can just add me to group. Or whisper me, and then I'll put you in this one, just so I can get as many signatures as possible. And again, yeah, anyone that's looking to join a guild, Stake is BIS is going to be the guild name for the guild here on Living Flame. We're welcome to all players, like whoever wants to come and play. We're just having fun, so bring whatever spec you like to play. Doesn't matter if it's viable or not, we'll make it work. Actually, I was thinking it might be cool to do one of our raids is just like taking specs that aren't like are considered like low tier, like really bad, just, you know, unviable and stuff, just to show that it can happen. Like you can totally make it work, and it's not, I mean, just prove that it's not like the biggest deal to have like a super optimum spec, especially when it comes to SOD. I think SOD's designed in a way just to people to, you know, we're just trying new things. We're just trying new things. It's about having fun here. Just my opinion, but people can feel free to be as sweaty as they want to be, because, I mean, hey, it's your subscription. It's your game. Play you want to play. See, I'll have 4 to 5 bank tunes. Let's see. It's like mini guild banks. Okay, cool. Sounds good, Kevin. Sounds awesome. Let's see. Were you Warglug? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because you have the hunter, and then I guess that's your warrior over there, right? Warglug. So I remember you sent me a mail to give me the charter silver. Rudolph, you're asking, is this SOD? Yes, it is SOD. This is SOD. Living Flame Horde. Have you checked out SOD yet, Rudolph? Oh, and you said yes. Warglug is my Orc Warrior at level 13. Nice. I have a Shaman that's at level 12 or I think I got him at the 13 or 14. That I want to level up him too. Because I want to be able, like, when we start raiding as a guild, I want to be able to fill, like, whatever slot we're missing. So if we need a tank, I could jump on that. And Shamans can literally do anything, so... what happened to hunters? So we had the biggest buff ever. No, we got a change to steady shot. Steady shot is like increased from 60% to 75% weapon damage, and then everything else with it stays the same. And steady shot, that's not enough of the needle to move it to make it better than like Chimera shot, for example. But when you're talking about your belt slot, it's going to be between Exposed Weakness, Melee Specialist. I don't have it on this character because I'm low level. Melee Specialist or, yeah, Steady Shot. And Steady Shot's just underperforming by far. I'm challenging like anybody that can come up with a spec to make Steady Shot work. I'm super oh, I went the wrong direction. I want to do this quest. I'm super interested in just seeing a spec that can use steady shot, make use out of it. And I'm telling you, I think it's going to be something with Cobra shots, because that's a very unique interaction there, where you have a spammable shot that can fish for Cobra shot strikes. So he said, gotcha. Thanks so much, Gladius. I can't believe you actually responded. Love your content. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Sunrise. Yeah, thanks for jumping in here and joining. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm glad the videos help. But yeah, I steady shot, man. I from day one since we got it, like I've been wondering, like how can we make this thing like function in a build, and I still haven't seen it yet. But being able to move while casting steady shot would add a fun factor to it. But just think about what it's competing with on that rune slot for your belt. Like you got exposed weakness, you got melee specialist. Always you're going to take exposed weakness over that. Like, right? Unless it's just some crazy interaction I'm missing. So, I mean, here's to hoping for range to keep getting buffs, though. Because I'm more happy about the sentiment behind it. Just seeing them buffing range, they're realizing range is underperforming. There's a call for people to want to play ranged on Hunter. And I'm excited to see them going down that path, because maybe it ends with some ranged build being at least on par with melee, which right now it's got a lot of catch-up work to do to be able to make that happen. Yeah, no chance on, let's see, SS versus EW. Even close when it's even ranged. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. He said not even close, right? Sorry, YouTube chat is... There's a little... I mean, I wish you all could see it, but there's like a little heart thing that's like in the way of where I can look at the chat on YouTube, so I have to pull it up a little bit to see the last bit of it. Yeah, it's not even close. Oh, you see it too? Yeah, I'm trying, like I have to pull it up a little bit just to see past it. I tried the pop-out chat too, because someone recommended that. But even the pop-out chat, it's still there. I wish I could get rid of this thing. All right, but let's see, Super Reaper 6000 blueprints. We're looking for that. Last time when I was doing this quest, I was getting annihilated by max level druid. It was just like infested with alliance through here. Oh, there you go. I didn't realize what they were doing over there. I thought I just saw that flame trail. I thought he was like having the time of his life. Let's see. Fotis is asking, hi, can I ask you the same thing about Hunter? How do you feel about the Rune kill command? Is it good? Kill command, it's up this... I mean, if you talk about it at max, I will try out kill command, because I like the idea of what kill command is, but I don't think it's gonna outperform... That's our leg one, right? Kill command, if I remember it correct. I don't know. I'll do some testing on it, but there hasn't really been anything changing with it, so I wouldn't see why that would be suddenly viable now. But I like the rune having that like big DPS cooldown and linking it to like doing kill command and bestial wrath feels really good. I tested it out a little bit with a gorilla as well. You know, they're like 1 minute cooldown on their thunder stomp linked with bestial wrath and kill command. You know, just for the burst damage involved, it was like it felt pretty nice. But I don't think it's gonna beat, like, it's not gonna to be a pickup for a raid scenario. I just think the cooldown on it's a little bit too long. If it was more spammable, then maybe we could see some more use out of it, but yeah, I just don't see it being enough. I'm interested in like the like a one-shot setup though with gorillas. I've been experimenting with that to see if like you could just buff the hell out of your gorilla with kill command, bestial wrath, and just you know, be able to get like crazy damage out of them in a short window. But yeah, outside of that, it's not usable just yet. It's not going to beat what else you have access to. Especially since, like, mainly we're doing deep BM melee. Flanking strike would be what it's competing with like the current build, and flanking strike is so necessary to make melee work. So I do miss the crazy interaction though between phase 1 Scorpids with kill command, buffing their poison. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was super fun. And then they nerfed that, made it way more specific. That one was understandably nerfed, though. That was totally understandably nerfed. I'm not, you know. Let's see. Fotis, you said, I'm a retail and just started playing SOD. Oh, cool, Fotis. Awesome. Well, welcome to SOD. SOD's a lot of fun. It's a little bit of a circus just seeing like all these classes take on roles you don't associate with them, like mages healing, warlocks tanking, rogues tanking. Like, it's really cool just to see like the entire what you expect just flipped on its head. You know, it's like classic, but just everything's just out of place and crazy. It's a fun ride though. I've been loving SOD. It's just been a whole lot of fun. Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on retail too to see like the updates and stuff they're working on there. War Within's looking pretty cool. But right now, man, like, I'm just really into SOD. It's just so much fun. But Fotis, I wanted to mention to you too, we're starting a guild over here. So I'm re-leveling a new character on Living Flame to do a guild with some other viewers. If you're wanting to join, we're still in the guild charter phase, but stake is BIS. Feel free to jump on Living Flame if you're on NA. I'm not on EU, I'm on NA. And join us over here. We'd love to have you. We're like, as a group, we're taking anybody that's, you know, any spec. You know, we don't really care about like viability, that kind of stuff. We'll make it work. We'll figure it out. And yeah, so like, play what you want to play. We're having fun over here. If you wanted to jump in, you're welcome. Oh, you're on EU? Okay, Fotis. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I understand. Look at that crazy drop rate on this. I'm still amazed. Like, look at all these. Like, already inventory management has been just such a hassle for my new character here. But yeah, with just having all of these supply things drop, just like I don't have space. I'm gonna have to drop all this in my my bank. See, overall for PvP. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta pull the thing up. Okay, is it good in PvP? You're asking about kill command in PvP. Yeah, so I that's where I've been mainly experimenting with it, and also in doing like some dungeon farming and stuff with gorillas. And yeah, I'm actually kind of liking doing kill command in PvP because while like melee is doing just a crap ton of damage and is like the go-to in like PvE, in PvP I've been having a lot more fun with doing ranged, just BM ranged, and yeah, because it's like, if you can not be in the fold, it's like way better. Because like Hunter doesn't have a whole lot of oh shit stuff to like keep you alive when you're in deep in like a, you know, the Zerg fest that is Stranglethorn. So I like to hang back, but also it's so fun to pop all your cooldowns on, like, and just make your gorilla like, you know, just King Kong and just like run in there and just like wreck somebody. Yeah, it's just so fun to hang back and see that. But yeah, I would say kill command is pretty good in PvP. I'm thinking about what else you're competing on with that rune slot. I mean, sniper training, no. Flanking strike is like okay if you get like jumped on, that happens a lot. But if you just want to watch like your pet just wreck somebody, yeah, go kill command. Pop those cooldowns together and then just watch it go. It's a lot of fun. You said just being level 10, looking for Hunter Trainer in Org. Oh, cool. Actually, I tell you what. When I finish this quest, I'm just gonna hearth back to Org. I've been looking for. Keep going about your business, Gluggun. I will walk to you. I will walk to you, Kevin. No need for you to wait on me to finish this quest. I want to grab it, though, while Alliance isn't, like, infesting this area. But no worries. Like, go about your business, keep leveling your dude, and then I'll head out to wherever you are once I finish this thing. Again, I'll have Cheetah, so it's going to be a lot easier. A lot faster. Oh, my gosh. Trying to find that's another logger. I'm just gonna keep killing the loggers. Maybe we can get a respawn of the seer or something. Okay, see, I am more like a sniper, so I will go to take it. So you're saying, oh, I see. You're saying like, yeah, kill command, because I thought you were saying you're gonna take the sniper rune here in PvP, and I mean. This one is really hard to get use of in PvP specifically, sniper training, because you're moving constantly. I mean, if you're standing still, like, you know, good luck on making that happen. Only thing I could think of is if you're playing a night elf, you could shadow meld and stack up the sniper buff and then pop out and just destroy somebody. But I mean, I don't know. I still, it's just such a specific use case. I don't really see it getting much play out of that. But you said no. I would like to play max range. I understand that, Photos. Gotcha. Ooh, is that him? I think that's the druid. I think that's the druid that's giving me problems earlier. How did he get on this? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's a different guy. I'm gonna say I'm on another layer now, so I'd be surprised if he somehow got on this layer too. Also, too, he left me alone, which the other guy would not have done. But yeah, Photos, yeah, in PvP, playing ranged is just so much better. Yeah, this guy's definitely doing his Grisby rune. Now, Photos, you said you're coming from retail, right? So do you play Hunter on retail as well? Or do you play something else on retail? You play Hunter? So I asked you 2 questions. I know there's a delay. I just want to make sure. So you said yes. All right. So if you do play Hunter, something I've been having trouble with so on retail, I play Warrior. And I really like Warrior's playstyle a lot. But like, I don't know. It's so different, right? Like Hunter in Classic versus Hunter in retail. I just feel like when I play Hunter in retail, I just feel like so floaty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's like I can just cast like literally everything on the move. Like, there's no reason to ever stand still or even auto attacks or whatever. It's just like it's a one thing stopping me from really digging into Hunter on. Oh, did I shoot 3 shots? I shot 3 shots at 3 different people. And I got 4 people on me. Okay, that's fine. Here, piggy. Save me. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you're always moving. Yeah, which, like, I guess with retail, it's like, I mean, there's just so many mechanics thrown at you all the time, like with Mythic Plus and rating and everything. It's just like, it's a big advantage for hunters to be able to do that. But I don't know. I was just kind of curious your thoughts on that. Like, it's just a play style thing, I think. BM Hunter and retail, the player is the support for the pet. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Sometimes you see, Photos, we're not that different, retail and SOD, because that's the case here too right now. For a glimmering moment, we were able to take the Lone Wolf rune and go for a survival spec, which just buffed our damage, and we were doing like a ton of damage with Raptor Strikes, double proc Raptor Strikes and stuff like that. And like most of the damage is coming from us, and then they nerfed it by 30% on our Raptor Strike, and so now we're back to kind of playing side fiddle to our pet, just kind of like you said retail is. And I got distracted and walked away from that Overseer, and I realized I had my inventory full, so I'm wondering if he actually dropped what I needed. Yeah, okay, there he is. No, I just might have got distracted. Let's destroy this milk. Oh, come on, dude. Really gonna make me find another guy. Yep. Here we go. Okay, and then you said, now I was playing Paladin, and took the legendary and quit. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the legendary axe, right, from Warcraft, or what's the big dragon's name? The big bad guy in retail right now. Is it Sarkath? Sarkarath or something? I can't remember. But yeah, like that the big bad, the legendary for I guess like, yeah, like all two-hander classes. How hard is that to get, by the way? I was thinking about just stopping into retail and maybe just pick one up. I don't know if it's like limited time or whatever. Oop, okay, we got a Skull Hunter over there. That's fine. That's fine. Do your thing. Go on, Skull Hunter. Not competing with your Grisby quest. I'm just chilling. Oh yeah, you said Paladin. I played Paladin a little bit on retail. But I think, yeah, I think still my favorite class for retail specifically is Warrior right now for retail. And then Classic Hunter, man, is just my all-time favorite. I love it so much. Fyrak, or Farak, or whatever he is. Yeah, yeah, gotcha. Took you like 3 months, okay. Yeah, I don't think I care about having legendary enough to go 3 months on, I mean, well, Season 4 is coming out really soon for retail, I'm pretty sure, so. You're at the end. Oh, you were unlucky. Okay, so usually it's faster. Usually it's faster. What about the 10 point, what is it, 10.2.6 or 10 point, what's the like mystery patch? Is it 10.2.6? The one that like they haven't released anything about? They kind of like took a took a playbook or a play from the SOD handbook, and they're just like not saying anything about the patch coming up. I'm really curious what that's going to be. I know there's been a ton of speculation about. Did I finally find it, by the way? No. Been a lot of speculation that like, is it hardcore coming to retail? Like, what is that mystery patch? Because it's the only thing they've done about it is just on their roadmap. They've shown like a black flag for the patch, and then just like the skull and crossbones on the black flag, and that's it. They haven't released any info. And then when maintenance went down for like 8 hours yesterday or whatever it was, I think a lot of people are expecting to see it drop then. Warglug, or Kevin, I'm just gonna come over there. I'm gonna hearth back to Orgrimmar, and then buy Cheetah, and I'm just gonna haul it out to you. I hit my limit. I hit my 3 Overseer limit. I just couldn't handle waiting for another guy. You've probably already left this area, so let me go ahead and buy Cheetah, and I'll find you. Where are you at? There you are. Okay, so you're down in Durotar. Okay. You're asking, so what is the stats for Hunter in PvP? In Classic PvP, it's more about, like, you want just a shit ton of stamina. Like, you just want to increase that health pool by a lot. There's no, like, resilience stat or damage reduction from players specifically or anything like that. Stamina is just a really high value. But, I mean, even with that, still, it's like, I mean, are you going to outlive the sheer amount of damage that's coming out right now? Probably not. Like it is just, I mean, there's just so much damage coming out from like rogues popping right behind you. I mean, I haven't really seen balanced druids be too much of a problem now, but I don't know. I think rogues have mainly just been something to deal with. Let's see. Kevin said, yeah, 10.2.6 whispers of the patch have been pirates. Yeah. People talking about pirates. I have a theory that it is something to do with the ship that's in Deadmines and Vanessa Van Cleef. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool, Kevin. Yeah. Yeah, I mean I'm curious. I'm curious. Well, what makes you think it might be that? Are you thinking just because of the skull and crossbones that maybe it has to do with like the Defias in some way? Super interesting either way. And then Fotis, you were saying for BM specifically. Yeah, just, I mean, really, you just want to build damage. So you're going to take like your same stuff. So like, you know, the raid drops that are coming to you, like anything that's just your normal stat priority, right? So if you're going ranged especially, you just want crap tons of agility because that's going to impact your ranged attack power. What was I doing over here? Hold on. And that's going to scale your pet too, because your pet scales off of ranged attack power. Okay, it's going to make it do more damage. Oh my god. Okay, I got a lot of stuff to buy. And so, just for anyone that doesn't know, even when you're playing a melee spec, you don't want to use Monkey. You don't want to use Monkey at all because it doesn't do anything for you. You still want to use Hawk because it's going to increase your ranged attack power, which is going to feed into your pet's scaling and damage. Okay, so you always want to use Hawk no matter what, even if you're playing nice Cheetah. Even if you're, oh, was that dual wield? Okay. Nice, got dual wield too. I just bought a lot of stuff. I have to update all my spells. Okay, I want to grab Cheetah. That over here. Okay, and then Dragon was saying you either play HP or be an agility glass cannon. Yeah, Dragon. Yep, that's the way. So yeah, I mean, you either want to build damage to just like pop people, or I mean, yeah, you just want to build agility, or sorry, health, HP, so stamina, if you want to increase your health just to live. But I mean, honestly, it's like in Stranglethorn, it's more important that you just murk people, like you just want to wreck them, just destroy them, so that you can get the kill on them and then be able to get some of the blood coins. Surviving is like nice because you don't lose as many blood coins or the bronze coins as you're like, you know, progressing through there. You get to live longer to be able to earn a little bit more. But all in all, you just want to blow people up so you can get those bronze coins and turn them into, you know, silver. But here, let's see. Dragon says, I'm on Living Flame Horde if you ever need DPS to carry in dungeons. Oh, nice, Dragon. Yeah, Dragon, if you're looking for a guild, by the way, you said Living Flame, right? Yes. If you're looking for a guild, we're looking to start one. You're welcome to join, or if you just want to pop in, like join every so often for dungeons and raids and stuff, no pressure. You don't have to join the guild, but it's out there if you want to jump in. Stake is BIS. You can message me. Gladius GG is my character name on Living Flame, and I am NA. I think you said NA. I'm pretty sure. You didn't say. Okay, but I am on NA. So yeah, as long as you're on NA, you're welcome to join. Come on in and bring any spec. Doesn't matter. We're having fun, so we're not so concerned about just doing you know like meta only and that kind of stuff. We're just having fun. People should play what they want to play, is my opinion. All right, Kevin said, no, for the last 3 or 4 months, I haven't been able to enter dead mines with any max level tunes. Really? Okay, there have been level 70 mobs in Moonbrook and on to the dead mines entrance, which is no longer functioning. Oh, Kevin, okay, you might be onto something here. And in BFA, the whole story of Vanessa Van Cleef and her father. Okay. Because that was kind of like a you know, cliffhanger thing. Like we didn't know what's going on with that. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, Kevin, you got me on board now. I think you're right. I bet you're right. I had to put money on it, and I mean, yeah, who knows? We'll see what's coming out. But yeah, very interesting. I wonder if it's going to be something with. I agree. Yeah, well, we don't really know a whole lot about Vanessa. Dragon said Edwin is greater than Vanessa. We just don't know a whole lot about that character in general. But yeah, she is kind of in the shadow of, you know, who Edwin was. Edwin is such a cool character, though. All right, let's see. So how close do we have to be? Request signature. Let me see. So if I do target you, let me see if I. Oh, I did. Oh, nice, dude. Okay, we got it. We got it. How far away can I do that from? Like getting a signature? Do I have to? I figured I had to be next to him. Let's see. You said, Dragon said, without Edwin, there would be no Vanessa. True. I mean, absolutely, right? Now, Dragon, in that story, is Vanessa like, oh, that's a cool weapon there. Just saw that, hold on. Oh, I got too far away. Come back. Gotta catch up to him. I wanted to see that weapon. That's cool. It's like a rapier. Yeah. He's got Cheetah on too. That's fine. That's a cool weapon though. Yeah, I got the signature for you. Thank you so much for signing it. Unless, let me make sure it went off. Oh yeah, it went off. Did you need any like silver or anything to start you off for your character? Like while I'm over here? I wish I could trade you some of these waylaid supplies because I have way too many of them. Let's see, and then Dragon said it's either the Epic from Nomer or Speed Steel Rapier. Yeah, that's a cool weapon. I really like the way that looks. Yeah, it might be the Nomer weapon there. I wish I could. I just can't catch this guy. He's too fast. And then let's see. Thank you a lot for your help. I will go take kill command. Yeah, so yeah, no problem, Fotis. Kill command specifically for like if you wanted to do that like blow up build for PvP, it's just a lot of fun. Yeah, try it out, see what you think, see if you like it. But if you're talking about leveling, you could get away with I like to do flanking strike while leveling and just weave in my because no matter what, you're gonna need to walk in to loot the target anyway. So I just finish most of my fights by walking in, flanking, striking. But right now I have the worst weapon ever, so I don't really worry too much about it. I just need to find a new one. You said you're good with gold. Okay, no problem. Oh, I think I'm probably leeching your XP. Hold on. I'm going to drop group so I'm not leeching your XP here. Oh, you're 40. Cool, Fotis. Nice. Try it out. Yeah, test it out in a PvP situation. But if you're raiding, you're probably going to end up going melee unless they already have too many melee and they're looking for range specifically. You can try out kill command there. I haven't been playing ranged builds. Let's see. Oh, cool, man. All right, here. So it's Dragon. I'm gonna invite you, Dragon. Let me see. Are you close to me? Where are you at? Where are you at? The Barrens. Okay, you're in the Barrens. I'll come to you. Are you in Crossroads? Okay, cool. Let me see if I can I like long range a guild charter to you? See. Out of range. Need to get closer. All right, I'm coming. You can either meet me in Org or I can come out to you in Crossroads. I don't care either way. And then let's see. Or try it at least. Let's see. Said I like to play ranged. Yeah, I do too. It is relaxing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the thing about the melee build is that it's very like reactionary. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Dragon. I appreciate you signing. But it's so reactionary, right? So we have to like keep reacting to when Raptor Strike resets and all that kind of stuff. Range, you got a more planned out timing to what you're doing. Yeah, test it out, Fotis. See how it performs. Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, I want to just test out more ranged builds. I've just been doing melee, but I mean, ranged builds are just super fun. I could see a world where kill command's pretty good, though. Should be in range now, you said. Let's test it. Let's test it. Where is it? My signature. All right, it went. think it went. Hopefully it's not like spamming on your screen or anything. It says, you know, requested the signature, so we'll see if it went through. I'll give it some time. Oh, you signed it. Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, okay, so that's 2 signatures down there. Awesome. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, both of you. All right, well, everyone, I do have to jump into some work stuff here. So here's a couple things. I usually stream on Tuesdays at 11 and Fridays at 11. So that's the guaranteed times I'll be on here for streaming, except for this Friday. I'm heading out of town, so I won't be able to stream this Friday. And then also there's times I'll just jump on when I'm able to randomly. Like today was just a random one. I was able to jump on here and join you all. But yeah, so at the very least, Tuesdays 11, I'm talking Eastern, Tuesdays 11, and then Fridays 11 if you want to come in and join. Thanks for joining me here today. Really appreciate all of you coming in. And then, yeah, also thanks for signing the guild charter there. So we'll see if we can get that. Oh, there you are. You're right in front of me. We'll be able to get that guild up and running. And if you're interested in joining, anybody's welcome. We're talking Live and Flame, Horde, jump on in here. Oh, NA, it's NA, not EU. And if you're interested in coming in and joining, I don't care what spec you are. I don't care about any of that. We're just here having fun. So bring the spec you like to play. Just come have fun, and we'll do some raids and stuff. I'll hang out. All right. Well, everyone, appreciate you coming out. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.